welcome back to Relationship Arena, Being Ready for Commitment. I am your host, MC Hardaway, and this is where we talk about all things marriage, relationships, commitmentships, and situationships. And on today, I wanted to start off with a question. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone and maybe after a few months of being with that person, they are not who you originally started dating or being with? Can you imagine yourself starting out getting to know someone very, very well that you thought and you enjoy the relationship? They're fun, they're great to you, they're so sweet, and then maybe after 3, 6 months, they have completely changed who they are, like you're seeing a totally different person? And if you have, what do you do? I mean, can you only imagine you making it that far after knowing someone who you thought you knew and then actually making it to marriage and it totally flips the script? How do you handle such a situation? What do you do once you get there? Do you leave? Do you reconsider the situation? Or are you upfront and just tell them, hey, I don't like this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you're going through something, but you are not who I agreed to be with early on. That happens a lot. I call them chameleons. I actually think I've dated a chameleon before. I started out knowing one person, and then down the line, maybe a year later, totally different person. It's got me going like, am I crazy for recognizing that you have changed? Or is it just me? Nope, they out there, they do exist. I call them two-legged chameleons. I don't know why entirely that happens. I do know for the baseline reason, they are putting on a show. They're giving you what they think you want from them. They're giving you what they think you want from a person in general, whether it's naturally coming from them or not. They're going to provide that. They want to woo you in that instance, make your mind feel so at relief that, okay, I've made it. I got the person that I want, because they are listening to you. They are watching how you react to certain things. It's like, okay, I'm going to give them this, even though this is not me, just to get what I want. It's always an underground agenda. And then once you are now becoming more of a couple, you enter a relationship, you feeling good about who you're with. And then once that other person gets what they want, at least a little of it, then it's okay, now I can show who I am. Now I can be myself. And they no longer caring about your feelings and how you are actually thinking about the situation. Definitely the relationship itself. So now you're sitting over here like, okay, what's going on? Things have changed. The energy has changed. I'm not getting that loving and that great vibe I was getting at first. Like, what's going on? Like, you can just be out of nowhere, come home, and say, babe, I want to go out. Let's go out. Let's go dance in the summer. Something we used to do a few years ago or a few months ago. And he may be like, nope, I don't feel like it. You should go anywhere either, because since I don't feel like going, you shouldn't go. So, just stay at the house with me and chill. And you're like, well, babe, I don't really want to chill. I've been in the house all day, or I've been in working all day. I just want to have some fun with you, enjoy our company, and just go do something to uplift both of us. He's like, no, I already said I'm not going anywhere, so I suggest you go somewhere and sit down. Okay, red flag, problem. Now, I hope by this point, y'all not living together. But if y'all are, you really need to watch what is being said. Watch the actions, okay? Because the actions tend to speak louder than words, okay? And then you need to reevaluate the situation. You do not have to tell the partner everything you're thinking at this instance, because you are not sure of the reaction that you're going to get. Now, if this change in this individual is consistent, out of all things to be consistent, this is consistent, then you may need to just walk your behind out of this situation, because this is now a situationship versus a relationship, and leave it as quickly as you can, quickly and quietly as you can, okay? You don't have to make a scene, just leave, because sometimes if this is how it comes to, it can flip the script and turn into something really unnecessary and dramatic, okay? Those are not that. We don't want those type of situations. And for sure, if you happen to make it to marriage and it's been great all the way through the dating scene, the engagement scene, and now you're in marriage. You think you're going to start a new happily married blissfulness with your mate. And then all of a sudden, it's like a dead zone. You don't know what happened. Woo, that happens too. I mean, you got these chameleons, they'll hold out as long as they feel they need to hold out to get where they want you to be. And then they'll just start to show themselves. Like, be really careful of that. Just pay attention. And that's why I also say in other podcasts, before you even get to this point, ask a lot of questions. Go out in different areas and different environments. See how they act and respond in different situations and around you. And even if you happen to step away, just see how they do. Because they eventually are going to show themselves. And most of the time they do show themselves, you just are not ready to see it because you are in a happy place. So you can still be happy and still be observant. Like, watch everything, okay? But if you happen to make it here and made it always in marriage, and now you got a whole nother person, it's like you dealing with somebody that's, I guess, two-faced but on the inside. What's it like, bipolar? Or two people? I don't know if you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it will make you happy. Just be careful and be aware if this is your situation, because that's not a good situation. Because now they are being themselves, which may be a butthole to you, and that's going to lead you to being unhappy and miserable. Misery love company, that's what I heard. So you might want to be a little extra particular about these type of situations. Just take the time to get to know a person so they show themselves, because you show them who you are. So they know what they want, and they're going to take that. But they haven't completely showed you who they are, which can be a problem in the long run if you want this, okay? But just be cautious and continue to ask questions, because we want you to have fun. You want to have a great relationship. And you can't have that if one person is being truthful and another is hiding everything, okay? Do your research. Do a background check. Talk to family, friends, if there are friends. I mean, see how it is in different environments. I mean, just check out the general situation of everything so that you don't have to get caught up in some of these. Because they out there, they still doing it. It's just stupid to me. It's very unnecessary. I mean, if you want to be yourself, fine, be yourself. But if you're a butthole, go be yourself by yourself. Don't bring someone else along with it to be miserable around you, because now you feel you have a hold on someone. That's controlling, okay? And we don't want that. It's unhealthy, it's sickening, and it's very unnecessary. And that should not be a part of any type of relationship, no matter your gender, okay? That's what I have for you. Just something to give you a little something to think about, to look at, instead of jumping to something because you feel good at the moment. Don't let those emotions get you caught up in the wrong way, okay? But in the meantime, have yourself a great Saturday. This is what I wanted to bring to you today, just to give you something to look at. I am going to enjoy myself. It's Saturday. I want to be in the sun and just be in the moment. And I hope that best for you as well. All right, so again, I am your host, MC Hardaway. This is Relationship Arena, being ready for commitment, where we talk about all things marriage, relationship, commitmentship, and situationship. And until the next time that we speak, have yourself a great day. Holla.